Hello, everyone. Welcome to the ninth episode of the 120 Seconds Football Podcast. After a long time, we are back with weekly episodes again. For this episode, we have the honor to have Tagwa from from Darby Magazine on the podcast. So, Tagwa, how are you today?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm good. Thank you for having me.
All right, great. So, my question for you is, first of all, what is Darby Mag? Second of all, what is your goal with it going long term?
Yeah, no. So DarbyMag is a North American footballing publication that focuses mainly on, as of right now, Canadian kind of soccer culture and community, and kind of storytelling. So it's kind of that goes hand in hand with our long-term goal, which is just to be able to tell as many community stories, to bring as many people together within the North American footballing community. So kind of that's our goal, and we do that through magazines. We're currently um, working on our next magazine, and it'll be coming out really soon. And then also we want to be doing it through events, and by doing it through creating docs and just other forms of kind of digital storytelling.
All right, great. So you said you kind of want to document the culture of football in Canada. So how do you
Mhm.
plan on impacting the football community in Canada?
Yeah, I think it's really by kind of just bringing people together, because you never know what will come out of that, by having kind of one person meeting another. You never know what that could start. Who knows, who, like, different connections that people have.
For sure.
Like, it's the saying, it's a small world, is really something that kind of hits,
Yeah,
and something that we found with Darby, where it kind of is a snowball effect of how we're able to work and operate. So yeah.
great. So with the 2022 World Cup on its way in Canada doing amazingly, and with the 2026 World Cup being in North America, how do you see this community slash culture of football slash soccer in Canada growing in the next few years?
Yeah, I think we see it now. The easiest case is that the hype is here around it, and the community is just going to keep growing. You look at kind of with the Canadian men's national team, especially, um, the ticket sales when they have home games sell out in pre-sale before it even has like the general admission. So that kind of shows the hype around it. So I think it's just going to keep growing. It's going to keep blossoming, and there's going to be more stories. I feel like it's just going to be amazing if Canada makes it to this World Cup, which it looks like we will. It'll just kind of inspire generations and create new stories to be told. That need to be told. So it's going to be great. And then 2026, it's that's kind of always been our long-term goal for when we have that kind of magazine. We want, not magazine, when we have that World Cup and it's in Canada, we want to be kind of at the forefront of being able to have events, have kind of showcases and stuff like that, that bring people together for the love of the game in North America, and have a hub that people who from all over the world can come and see, oh, this is what North American football is. But also people from outside of North America can come in and also be like, this is also what footballing is like in from different parts of Africa or different parts of Asia. So that's kind of exciting to think about where communities will be.
All right, great answer again. So you kind of want to document the journey, but you also want to show people in other countries and other continents what the culture looks like in Canada for football.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do, because at the end of the day, it's all everything we're doing is all for the love of the game. And football's a universal language. All you need is a ball and some friends, and you can play, and it brings people together so well.
For sure. And how do you see like the popularity, as you said, like the hype behind it? You see preseason tickets selling out for the men's game. How do you
Yeah,
see?
like the yeah.
Oh, sorry, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
No, no, go ahead. It's all good. Sorry.
Yeah, we're just gonna ask, how do you see that affecting like the youth football in Canada, like the quality of the players that we bring in?
I think it affects it in a positive way, because um, growing up, for me, I can say there wasn't really anyone to look up to in the Canadian soccer scene, so it was a lot harder to kind of stick with soccer. Like I played soccer at a high level, but I never kind of felt like I could make it anything more than just a hobby, you know. Whereas now kids are able to see Alfonso Davies, Jonathan David, Tajon Buchanan, Christine Sinclair, Julia Grosso, Ashley Lawrence, men and women ballers that are Canadian that look like everybody from Canada. So I think it's just going to inspire a lot of people to be like, hey, like if they can do it, I can do it too. And that's just only going to make it better. Because it's crazy to think about what, like there's players now that we don't know of, but in 2026, stories that are being told from this World Cup qualifiers can be, oh, I watched this and that's what propelled me to want to be on this Canadian men's team, Canadian women's team, either or.
For sure. Yeah, I totally agree. So that is it for our interview slash podcast today. Do you have anything you want to add to this?
Yeah, no, I'm just super excited. And the magazine we're coming out with, issue 2, is going to be here very, very soon. And this is an issue we're very excited about, and we've worked really hard on. So make sure you keep it locked on DarbyMag on Twitter, Darby Magazine on IG, and kind of you can stay tuned there.
All right. And for everyone looking for their socials, I will also leave it in the description of this YouTube video. And yeah, Tagwa, thank you for having us. I hope you all the best with your 2026 World Cup plans and your new magazine coming out. And that is it for this episode. Thank you for listening.